Yeah. What's going on, YouTube? Happy New Year, happy 2018, man. I trust everybody had a very celebrated night. You know what I mean? Sure it was intriguing. Sure you got a lot of resolutions, a lot of things you want to accomplish this year beyond that can solidify your future. You know what I mean? And we're going to get into it, man. We're going to get into it with this brother, Lloyd Avery Jr. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Definitely rest in peace, man. And the name of this video is going to be Real versus Real. You know what I'm saying? R-E-E-L versus R-E-A-L. You know what I'm saying? And Lloyd Avery Jr. was the embodiment of that, man. You know, this brother was born June 21st, 1969. And he was murdered September 4th, 2005. You know what I mean? And was born in Los Angeles, California. Comes from a very prestige background. You know, he went to high school in Beverly Hills. Comes from a two-parent household. A very affluent upbringing he had. Definitely well-mannerable, well-respectable. And he definitely had good etiquettes about himself. You know what I'm saying? And however, for whatever reason, this brother decided his calling was getting into the acting business. And the first time I've ever recalled seeing this brother on a big screen was his portrayal in Boys in the Hood, where he portrayed, he was playing as a Crenshaw Mafia blood who actually gunned down Doughboys played by Ice Cube. Ricky, who was Morris Chestnut at the time, he actually gunned down Ricky in the alley. You know what I'm saying? However, this portrayal that this brother Lloyd Avery did in this movie, Boys in the Hood, I don't know if, the streets was telling him like, man, you did a hell of a role, or you was really convincing, or if that was just something that he felt that he was more comfortable in that uniform as far as the regards of the gang ethnic. It appears that throughout his life, he jumped 10 toes deep into that. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, this is a brother from the suburbs, man. A brother that had a very, very well upbringing. I mean, I guess you can also say that, it was kind of similar to Malibu's Most Wanted. But this guy was the real deal, you know what I'm saying? He was the real deal. Aside from the fact that he was African American, but I mean, he came from wealth. Definitely a type of brother that had a silver spoon born in his mouth, you know what I'm saying? But he came from that environment. You know what I'm saying? However, after he did the movie Boys in the Hood, for whatever reason, he decided to jump 10 toes deep into that street life. And he decided to align himself with that blood gang life, you know what I mean? He took off his khakis and his button-down shirts, and he threw on full blood attire, you know what I'm saying? And when I say khakis, a button-down shirt, I'm talking about, dress down stuff, things that people wear in affluent neighborhoods and things like that. He traded it in and jumped full-fledged into that lifestyle. And the next role that he played in was Poetic Justice, where he actually murdered Janet Jackson's boyfriend, who was played by Q-Tip. in the drive-in theater. And on that set, it was actually said that I don't know if Ice Cube came to visit the set or how Ice Cube was even there, but they said that Lloyd actually shook Ice Cube's hand and told Ice Cube to his face, they did a weak ass handshake. You know what I'm saying? So people begin to see the change and the transform them. And from that, this brother actually moved from Beverly Hills to the jungles. You know what I'm saying? To the jungles, which is a blood neighborhood in LA. You know what I'm saying? The section, exactly. His neighborhood that he moved to, the jungles, was actually predicted and was actually portrayed on the Training Day movie. The neighborhood that Denzel Washington was residing in, where the Bloods was at, that was actually the neighborhood this guy was claiming, and that this guy was actually heavily involved in. Lloyd, that is, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the brothers over there definitely said that, you know, he was putting in work on every level, you know what I mean? That's open up to interpretation. But they said that he was with the business, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, unfortunately, man, I believe it was 2001, 2003, I believe, man. You know, the brother, due to that gang inflict, man, ended up catching a double homicide. I believe it was a robbery / double homicide. And he ended up getting sentenced to life in the penitentiary, and his cellmate killed him. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate and it's sad, man, because of the talent this man was on stream. He decided to bring that talent into his walking in real life. And he did that for real. And it's still because I know a lot of people was talking about Tupac's portrayal as far as Bishop and Juice. How after he played that role in Juice, he felt that he had to play that role in real life. But apparently, to certain other people, he really wasn't that convincing. However, with Lloyd Avery was convincing. He embodied that. You know what I'm saying? He embodied that, and he definitely put in work. And in fact, there's murals in LA to this guy, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the jungles, man, he's never forgotten. As far as that blood set out there, they definitely hold his name in high regards as a shooter, a killer, whatever you want to paint him as. But he was definitely with that shit, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, this is just a living testament, man, of no matter what walk of life you come from, you could definitely get involved in some shit and come out as that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because Lloyd Avery was definitely that nigga. And he definitely did that, you know what I'm saying? And I believe around the time he caught that robbery and that double homicide, he actually just finished completing his own film where he was actually playing a lead role, you know what I'm saying? However, that lifestyle that he was immersed in, that lifestyle that he was attracted to, caught up with him. And it caught up with him in the long run. And, you know, throughout his early years up to his last years of death, he lived and walked that gangsterism life. And he did it to the death, you know what I'm saying? And that's definitely a powerful statement, because it's just like, wow. You know, who would have thought this dude that was aiming that shotgun out the window on boys in the hood at Morris Chestnut, in all reality, was a real live fucking gangster. It's crazy, ain't it? You know, this guy went from acting to intimidating. I mean, to imitating and becoming a real live G. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at that in a whole entirety, man. Like, that's crazy. It's a crazy spin. Well, anyway, man, I just wanted to get his brother a shout out, man. You know, may he rest in peace. May God grant his soul to paradise and forgive him for the impurities and the things he's done on this earth. And in the afterlife, you know, I hope he gets another chance to correct his wrong, man. Truly be missed. Truly inspirational. And it's a true tell and tell that you can't judge a book by its cover. Because this is the definition. This is the definition of somebody that comes from the opposite side of the fence. Could definitely play in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? There's no face to rambling, man. It's 2018. Pro love or no love to infinity, man. And that's where we taking it. And that's how it always gonna be.